Chapter 6 3 Days of Excess. Dawn of the first day, 72 hours remain. Hey guys, it's ExandShadow, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario The Thousand-Year Door. Last part, well, we held Don Pianta again, and in this part, we're in a train. Awesome, so yeah, this is going to be the easiest crystal star ever. A piece of paper. Oh my god, a piece of paper. Don't go to Postley Heights. Get off the train now or a sticky yummy doom awaits. Whoa, what a freaky threat. You don't think this could be Bellum's work, do you? Whoever this psycho is, you gotta figure they're on this train, right? Well, we gotta get this done before anything bad goes down on this train. Well, first things first, shines bright. Second off, I would make some North by Northwest jokes, but I don't know my Hitchcock nearly well enough. So anyway, yeah, we're on the Excess Express, and it seems that things aren't quite as they appear. Interesting. Now, a lot of you expressed a lot of distaste for this chapter in the comments for last part, but I actually quite enjoy this chapter a bit. It's a nice change of pace. I do enjoy that it's not your traditional chapter in a lot of ways. I mean, some of the requirements for this chapter are a little bit obnoxious, but I generally like it overall. I mean, one of my favorite chapters in the game. Now, I have a hard time picking my absolute favorite chapter of all, but this is definitely up there. I mean, I quite enjoy this chapter a lot. So anyway, this is the conductor. Oh, he's the engineer. And how do you find your accommodations? Are they not incredibly splendid? Our furnishings delight the eye, but the sway of our locomotive delights all else. So let's hear it for the Excess Express. Huzzah, huzzah! So yeah, that's the engineer. You're going to need to remember him for later, because that might be where a lot of people get stuck. That's where I got stuck for a really long time. But yeah, just remember that he's there. And, well, let's just go and explore the rest of the train, why don't we? There are a lot of people here, and I really do like a lot of the personalities on this train, so that's another thing. I think that this chapter has some of the best dialogue in the entire game, so that's one reason why I like it. A chef. Hello, I am Chef Shimmy, the culinary expert. Glad to make your acquaintances. Sorry, Cheep is my first language, you know. Today's lunch is so amazing it will make your tongue cry out in shame. Please do taste it so that my passion does not wither alone in a pot of loneliness. Yeah, I do like that. I wonder how they did that in the Japanese script. Something to think about, I guess. I do always like to think about the localization process, and this game has a really, really great localized script, so I really like that. But I gotta wonder how a lot of this played out in the original Japanese script. Like, I remember at one point in Partners in Time, they retranslated something so that a guy who talked in like some sort of old-fashioned samurai talk or something like that ended up talking in Leet speak for the American localization. So that's interesting. But anyway, in order to further the plot, you gotta talk to the conductor and then go over here. No! My heart cries out in the salty pain of misery. That was my masterpiece. And now it is gone, and I am left with tears of horror in my eyes. Yes, I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? Well, that is the question before us. Yes, what to call it? Yes, the case of the pot of the supper stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. Indeed, that will do nicely. My dear train passengers, this is a full-fledged mystery, one that impacts you all. What? A mystery? Jinkies! A mystery, you just said. And, exactly, what kind of dish is that? Wah, 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 wah. I'm known as Pennington. You most likely would not guess it, but I am a detective. At the risk of immodesty, you might say I have a certain nose for these things. And this little conundrum, my dear fellow passengers, poses no challenge to me. Ooh. The central clue of this case, and also the most vital one, as it happens, is that our perpetrator took the whole pot, stew and all. And this, esteemed friends, leads me to believe that the one responsible is you gluttonous woman. What? Me? Are you totally cuckoo? I have, no idea what you're talking about. Pardon me, sorry. I accept my apologies, my dear woman. I felt I needed to practice my accusation skills, you understand. Yes, sorry. Wah, 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 wah. Ahem, very good. Now, let us get serious, shall we? This, I believe, will be a case worthy of my intellect. Yes. Let me get this straight. So what we know so far is that we don't know who the culprit is, and I guess that's about it, right? Aw, this scene is for total squares. Forget you guys. I'm going back to my room. You there, in a bit of a hurry to get back to your room, eh? You, sir, are highly suspicious. I have just broken this case. The true culprit, I believe, is Zip-Toad, the actor. Zip-Toad? The Zip-Toad? No way, Mr. Detective Person. You're just making stuff up. You Tweety geezer. Tweety geezer? Geezer? I can't say I deserve such a verbal thrashing, but, well then, who did it? This puzzle deepens with every confounding step. Okay, Professor Layton, I'll just let you do that. Why don't I follow the completely obvious trail of stew that is missing? This is sort of the lamest mystery ever. Who stole the pot of stew? Why didn't the chef notice that he stole the pot of stew? I mean, he should have been standing there the entire time. So anyway, yeah, all you have to do is follow the drips of stew in the carpet. I bet he pays for cleaning that. That looks like pretty expensive carpet to me, and, a fat guy. Whoa. What do you want? Burp. Sorry about that. Now, what were you just saying? Apart from the kitchen. Oh, I get it. Food gets stolen and you're playing the chubby guy. Not nice. What? Dropped a stew on the floor outside? No, I wouldn't know anything about that. No, people spill stuff, and there's nothing in the drawer, so no need to look. Won't you find a thing? Suspiciously specific denial there. There's also a large photo of Chef Jimmy on the cover. His smile is blinding. There's something under the magazines. How would a pot fit into a drawer that size? I'm sorry, I ate it all. It was me. Isn't food included on your price for the ticket, dude? You could have just waited for dinner or gotten train service or something. Justice has been served. Very satisfying. May this terrible crime never recur. And you, my dear sir. Yes, you with the unkempt facial hair. My keen sleuthing instincts identified you as the correct person to collar the ruffian. Now about that note in your room. Yes, I know of it. As the lone detective on the train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. Find me in room 6, though we may discuss this in private. For the record, I love Pennington. He's one of the funniest characters in the game. So yeah, we do have to return the pot to the chef, so let's do that, why don't we? I mean, I guess it's just the general nice guy thing to do. So anyway, I guess you could say that this chapter is the most backtrack-heavy chapter of them all, but to be fair, since it's all sort of just one central hub, I don't really count that as backtracking. I am joyful! So yeah, we give him the pot, and then he gives you something. Something. I don't really remember. Oh, why must I butcher this language so shameful? Please take it, I mean. Oh, just a star piece. Nothing important, but that is a mandatory star piece because you do... Actually, I don't know if that's a mandatory star piece or not. I think you can skip on giving him the pot if you want. It'll just stay in your key item inventory forever. Aha, I have been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on this last case, I must admit. However, I do not think the one you apprehended is a sticky, yummy malcontent. I have deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in this room. In any case, I must say, I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided then, I shall take you on as my new assistant. To reiterate, my name is Pennington. I'm a detective from Poshley Heights. I am known in some circles as the penguin with the improbably large brain. I am sure you have heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject. As for your name, wait. I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity. That mustache, that nose. Oh, all too easy. You, sir, are obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? Dude, I've got an M on my hat. Luigi begins with the letter L. Idiot. A sticky, tasty explosion. A family of bob-ombs. They are definitely suspect. Now, Luigi, we must reduce this case to the rudimentary facts and deduce the truth. So, talk to the bob-ombs, eh? So anyway, after you talk to Pennington again, it's sunset. Awesome. So, you're going to want to talk to the bob-ombs. They're obviously not the ones who are behind this because, well, they're the same bob-ombs from Glitz Pit. I do like the, attention to detail, though. There are two groups of characters on this train that were from the Glitz Pit. One was the rich toad lady, and the other is this family of bob-ombs. They both refer to you as Gonzales, which I really appreciate. So, well, so you think you can detect what I really want for my birthday? Really? Cool. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. So you're gonna need to talk to him, well, first off, star piece. Okay then, here's a hint. It starts with an A, got it? And then you're gonna need to talk to him again. It's a certain person's autograph. So you gotta figure out that he needs an autograph. And if you talk to this guy, I can hear everything that family's fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. The boy dreams of being a train engineer someday. What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that. So anyway, yeah, this is where I got stuck the first time I played the game. I didn't know that you wanted to talk to the train engineer. Partially because I didn't know that the train engineer was there. So, you're going to want to go all the way back to the train engineer. Unfortunately, it's on the complete other side of the room. You so totally bagged that chubby guy in record time. I was way impressed. Hey, come to think of it, I could use your skills. Could you help me? Really? Oh, wow, okay. So I lost these shell earrings that my ex-boyfriend gave me, and they're like all full of memories and stuff. I really need them back. Could you maybe look for them or something? Please? Huh? Well, remember that for later, but you don't need to do anything about that right now. But yeah, just make your way up to the train engineer. There's one more room you're going to want to stop in on the way before that. So, is it room 2? I believe it is. This is Toodles, if I remember her name correctly. Well, hello there, you fine specimen of a man. You're marvelous. You solved a rather tough little mystery, didn't you? Yes, very well done. You're so ruggedly smart. Perhaps you could help me with something as well. Oh, how absolutely lovely. Now listen well. I'm looking for a gold ring that I lost somewhere on this very train. Could you please hasten the search along for me, you boldly brilliant man, you? Yes, I could, but I'm not going to be able to find it until a pre-specified point in the plot later on. So anyway, now that we're back in the, train engineer's room, you're going to want to talk to him again. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for little Bub. Yes, of course. Here you are, sir. You got an autograph! Now I can put this into my little book of autographs that I got in Disney World when I was a little kid. You all know that you had one of those. Don't lie. So anyway, yeah, just make your way all the way back to Bubs' room. Not Bubs. I'm the original Bubs. Sorry, whenever I hear the word Bub, I automatically think of Bubs from Homestar Runner. It's just my little inner automatic connection thingness happening immediately, and the segmentation of my words, and the making up of my words that make me sound like William Shatner. So yeah, let's just go back to the Bob-omb room and give him the autograph. So, did you bring me the thing I want most? So, there you go, one autograph. Hey, yeah, bingo, mister, that's just what I wanted. You're a good detective. Here's something for you, just like I said. So yeah, we get another Shine Sprite. That's a mandatory Shine Sprite. You do have to solve the Bubs, you have to solve that autograph, trouble before you can make it so that it becomes nighttime. So now here's our last mystery for the day. We have to find a blanket. Yeah, a blanket. It's like every side quest ever put into one chapter of the game. Now, I do understand why a lot of people don't like this chapter, because it is a lot of dumb side quests, but I enjoy it mostly because I kind of enjoy dumb side quests to a degree, and also just because the writing in this chapter is so funny. I mean, I love all the passengers in the train, and I find Pennington hilarious, especially since you're talking to him so much. But anyway, remember that empty room that we saw earlier? You're going to want to go back in there. So, you just open up the room. No one in there. Interesting. So anyway, you're going to want to become Vivian. And then, whoop. Ooh, a ghost. You know, maybe it would be better if I was Luigi. I could just suck this up. Well, as you can see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. A blanket? Well, yes, the conductor did leave one here. He didn't realize that I'm a ghost. A yummy, sticky threat? No, I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. What? You just want the blanket, then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? All I need is your life! No, just kidding. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago, but I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days, and my fear that someone would find and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't leave this room, so could you bring it here, please? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. And don't you dare read my diary, because if you do, a horrible fate awaits you. He is right about that, though. Do not read the diary. I mean, it's not even interesting. Okay, well, I'll show you where the diary is in just a second, but once you get it, you have the option to read it, but you'll read, like, one line that says, the date, and it's like, today I ... and then the ghost will pop up and be like, you read my diary, and then you get a game over. So, really not worth it. Did you find it? What? A ghost? Eee! And he won't give you the blanket unless you get this diary from the baggage car? I see. Well, go on in. You don't say no to ghosts. This guy has very good policies. I like this guy. I mean, if we were Luigi like Pennington thought we were, we'd be able to just suck him up, but nope. Oh well. Yeah, do not read the diary. It's just a bad idea. I mean, I'm not even showing it just because it's such a waste of time. I mean, if it were sort of an interesting thing, wonderful. I knew you would. Now, I cannot leave my post. Please return the diary while I stay here, though I would like to see what's written in it. Dude, you just like to tempt fate, don't you? Don't read the diary. It's not a good idea. Don't do it. Why would you do it? Do you want to die? You'd have to do a whole bunch of those side quests over again, which would suck. So yeah, if you really want to see it, just save and then read the diary. But really, it's not interesting, so don't even bother. But yeah, let's just give him the diary again. Did you find my diary? Yes, this is my diary. Very well, your blanket's right here. You said you can't hold physical stuff. How did you give that to me? Ooh, if you had read it, you might be a spirit like me right now. But now I can go peacefully from this world. You'll probably never meet me again in this world. Fare thee well. Aw, how sweet. Well, actually, I've been here so long, I've kind of gotten used to it. The wallpaper's so great. Maybe I'll stay here just a little while longer. I do find that funny. I mean, if you're a ghost, wouldn't you just sort of get used to it after a while? Ah, well. So anyway, that's about it. You do have to give the blanket back to the conductor, which means a little bit more backtracking. But thankfully, the area is really small. There's no real, like, forks or anything. You can just take the Yoshi back and forth. So it's really quick. It's not like you really have to, think a lot about where you have to go. I mean, it's relatively straightforward. So, Mr. Mario, how did it go? Oh, thank you so much. Now I'll be comfortable tonight. Of course, a yummy and sticky mischief maker's out at large. So anyway, yeah, we get a mushroom. That's the lamest reward for completing a mandatory side quest yet, dude. I take it back. You aren't awesome. You suck. You suck, Mr. Conductor, dude. But anyway, yeah, doesn't it feel good to be helping people out? Being a productive and responsible member of society, instead of just murdering tons of sentient creatures like we usually do. That's just great. So anyway, next time, we'll be doing more fun stuff in the Excess Express. What kind of fun stuff? I guess you'll have to tune in next time to find out. I'm ExandShadow, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, also, you get a free HP and FP restoration every time you go to sleep. So that's nice.